Guys, so this is like a short Maya rigging scripting tutorial, how to rig a horse using my sequential auto rigger. And it's just to give you an idea how this system works. If you haven't watched the first part, definitely start there. It will tell you how to download the auto rigger and what the whole thing is about. Just one more note here. This is a little bit more advanced stuff this time, so in case you guys feel like it's too much, make sure to check out my quadruped rigging course or Minotaur rigging course. Both of them are available on my website. Some of the tutorials are free, others are only available for patrons. Alright guys, let's dive into part 6, the final part. Now that one will not work because we don't have the neck joints, so there is cervical head 7. Why is this head 7? I really don't like that naming. Let's go back to the template and just fix it. So instead of cervical and head 7, let's just do head. Let's do jaw and chin for that. This can be head and then this can just be neck. Hey guys, just a note, I'm using comment tools here, and if you want to check them out, go to this link on my website. Rename neck, starting at 1, padding 2, rename a number. So that's better, and let's save that template. Let's see if that builds. Just edit that step, edit the code, and so yeah, that's the thing we have here. So let's just do neck 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, and then 06. 06, and here we can just do head. So that should then do it. Let's see if that will work or not. Let's run it. So basically here, run to current, and then run step, and oh, it sounds like it built it. Okay, well, I'm not too sure about the placement of that joint there, so low, but maybe it'll work, maybe not. We can tweak it later. Jaw control, let's see that. Jaw control, so it's looking for jaw joint, which here we just don't want to do that, so let's just do jaw, basically. And that looks fine. To current. Alright, run step. Perfect, it built it. Okay, I think the orientation of that joint is questionable. Let's see, am I in object mode? Yeah, it's off. That's why the jaw control is off. Also, I don't like this. I would rather have it here rather than so low. But let's keep going. Let's do our tail. So the tail 01 to 09, that's cool. So we can just edit that step, edit code. So it's looking through everything here. So let's do tail 01. And it's gonna look for all the children. And it has no space there. All right, that's fine. List relatives, same joint. So I should build the tail. Run to current. Run step. It's looking for hips joint. But our hips is differently named in this horse. So hips rig, there you go. So let's just do hips rig. And then step back, run step. That will build it, there you go. So there's the tail. So we have it almost there. Now, if we run that, that will fail. No, it didn't fail, okay. hook up joints. It will hook up joints. Now we don't need those steps. We don't need this list skin joints, and we don't need the load skin weights because this already skinned. So why don't we just delete this? Delete step, update controls. That's what will shape all the controls. So let's save this config as the horse rig. Perfect. Now update controls, we'll need to change that, but maybe before that I'll tweak that neck, I'll tweak that jaw, and we'll see if that helps us. So let's go to that template. And so first of all, the jaw. So maybe first let's save those weights again using ng-skin tool. Such a useful tool. File export, desktop, my horse weight, save. Now bind skin and let's tweak it. So here, comed, joint orient, show axes, X, Y, Y, orient. There you go, that's fixed. Now that, I don't like that at all. I want this to be here. And I'm just going to adjust them all accordingly, because I don't see the point of this being there. Now this is tricky, so make sure you only translate, because if you rotate, you might just move it off axis a little. So that's looking better now. And then yeah, so that's looking pretty good, I'd say. Let's just keep it that way. Then what is this joint? Neck 01. Okay, well, that should be the first neck. So let's maybe move this one a little bit more here. Here you go. Maybe adjust it slightly. Oh, okay. So that looks better. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. So that's fixed. That's done. Hide axes. Skin it all. Skin bind skin. Joint hierarchy. Then bring those weights back in ng-skin tool. Go away, you. File import. My horse weights. Vertex ID. Transfer. Delete. Yes, and let's see how this works now. It works okay. I'll take that. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, that looks good. Save that template and let's just build that horse. Hook up joints. Okay, so I would say we need to definitely reshape our controllers here. And so that's something we can easily do. So we can start by just going and like deselecting the joint selection filter here. And just, just going control by control, press F8 and make it bigger. Like something like this. Right, and so that F8, then that's our head controller, so we can just make it bigger for this horse. It's totally fine. Something like this. It's there, okay. That is neck mid. Let's make it bigger too. This one can also get a little bit bigger. Maybe move it a little bit here. Now this, it sounds like, unfortunately, the orientation of this joint is not perfect again. So I need to fix that. This is the spine, so that will be big like this. This as well. This can be also higher. So that can also be bigger. Right, and the other ones, they look okay. We want all those. Well, that's looking great. That's looking great. Then we can do this. Let's press F8 and then just grab that, move it up. Right. And that's looking good. So that's all our controllers here. Then the next thing is, if we on the global control, we can switch the extra controls to on, and there's some other controllers in there. That's some small controllers, like the ones that move the knee or something. So you can also use those. And yeah, those can be done like that. And yeah, this maybe need to raise that up a little bit. So now how can we save those shapes that we just edited into a file and load it? So like if you go to update controls, edit code file, there is actually a import shapes from file. But first we need to save those shapes to file, and this is the code that will do it for us. That's the code. Now let's run it, and we can save it. Horse rig data there. Save. Yes. And so that saved it. And now we can run the whole thing. And let's just run the whole thing actually. Run to current, and we should update the controls as well. So as you can see, it loaded the shapes. Now run step, and there it is. The rig has been cleaned up and it's ready to use, to be animated. We can save it now. So I did slight little adjustments to the cleanup step, basically, hiding stuff and adjusting the positions of IKs a little bit for better results. And this is what we're getting. And now let's build that horse. From here, run from current. Let's see how it behaves now. Alright, so we have it. It's built. Now this is proper, as you can see. So this behaves correctly. Like mode FK, yeah. So that's an FK mode, which means it's just, but you can actually switch to IK, and then you're gonna get that, which is nicer in my opinion. Perfect. This is bending so much. Needs to be, the skinning there needs to be adjusted. This here, yeah, that works well. Yeah, so as you can see, this rig is fully functional. Pretty simple rig, but ready to animate. Okay, so we're just gonna end here, and hope you guys enjoyed this